Eating more fiber, easy. Most French people do not consume enough fiber, which is essential for a balanced diet and for health. What are their roles? Where to find them? How to cover their needs? Answers with Lise Lafaurie, nutritionist in Paris. Effects of fiber on health. Fiber has many benefits for our body. Neither digested nor absorbed by the small intestine, the fibers will naturally help fight constipation and facilitate intestinal transit. By forming a net around the food bolus, the fibers reduce the absorption of some of the cholesterol, fats and sugars contained in the meal. They therefore help to limit hypercholesterolemia and regulate blood sugar. It promotes the development of good intestinal bacteria, essential for good transit and easier digestion. They reduce the risk of the appearance of certain cancers, in particular colorectal cancer and breast cancer. Fiber occupies a certain volume in the stomach and contributes greatly to satiation and appetite control. Where can I find dietary fiber? We must first distinguish between two types of dietary fiber: soluble fibers, viscous, which form a gel in contact with water. They are found in fruits, vegetables and legumes. Insoluble fibers, which act like little sponges and swell in the intestine. They are found in whole grains and oilseeds. The best sources of fiber are therefore fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, whole rice, whole pasta, quinoa, buckwheat, spelled, etc. Top 10 high-fiber foods combined with diets. Fibers have an effective appetite suppressant effect. In addition, they facilitate transit, while promoting the reduction of cholesterol and sugars in the body. So where to find it? Answer with nutritionist Beatrice Benavent Marco. Role of dietary fiber. Dietary fibers have an essential role in digestion and intestinal transit. They make it possible to increase the volume of the food bolus as well as the consistency of the stools, stimulate the contractions of the intestine and promote the expulsion of food waste. Tips for eating more fiber. Here are some tips for increasing the amount of fiber in your diet. Eat more fruits, apples, blackcurrants, blackberries, raspberries, guavas, currants, prunes, apricots, coconuts, hazelnuts, almonds, walnuts, raisins, peanuts, dates and figs. And favor fresh fruit, which is much richer in fiber than fruit juice or pressed fruit. Do not hesitate to consume the skin of the fruits rinsed beforehand and the pips or seeds contained in the fruits: watermelon, grapes, apples, etc. Eat more vegetables. Each meal should ideally contain at least 1 serving of vegetables. Ideally, you'll even have 2 servings of vegetables, one cooked and the other raw. Relearn how to cook vegetables that are little used but high in fiber, such as turnips, artichokes, salsify, leeks, fennel and spinach. Think of legumes, prepare beans and lentils, to accompany dishes, salads or even soups. Think chili con carne, chickpea salad, hummus or mashed split peas. Replace your starches and refined cereals with whole grains. We relegate egg pasta and white rice to the cupboard, and we put everything on their whole versions. Rice can be wild, black, red or even brown, and wholemeal pasta now exists in all forms. Also think of bulgur, quinoa, spelled, millet, sorghum or even oats. Think of dried fruits and oilseeds. Add dried fruits, dried apricots, prunes, dates, etc. And oilseeds: walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds, etc., with a high fiber content, in salads, cottage cheese or yogurts. Prefer wholemeal bread and cereal breads. Wholemeal bread, prepared with whole wheat flour, and cereal breads: barley, rye, bran, etc., contain a large amount of fiber, unlike white bread or baguette. Prefer sandwich bread, rusks or wholemeal toast rather than wheat. Swap your white flour for whole wheat flour. To make cakes, muffins, cakes and other homemade pastries, use whole wheat flour. You can also add wheat bran, flax seeds or rolled oats. Add seeds and bran to your dairy products. A spoonful of wheat bran, oat bran, flax or chia seeds in yogurt or cottage cheese is an excellent tip for increasing your daily fiber intake. Fibers, the precautions. A very high consumption of insoluble fiber may cause some digestive discomfort, irritation, bloating, etc., in fragile intestines. Moreover, in large quantities, these fibers could interfere with the absorption of certain minerals: calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, etc.